Hey, what's going on, guys? I have week 3 update here for my 55 Chevy. I didn't do a whole lot. I had a very busy week here. One day I had my house roof replaced. The next day was my garage roof. I had to run my mother around town. I had a storm on Saturday. Lost electricity for a while. And my dog is deathly scared of thunderstorms. So I spent the day pretty much just laying around comforting her. But I did get a little bit done this week. I got the trunk paneling roughed in. And I finished up pretty much finished up the floors. I had some minor details to add in here, and that's what I pretty much did here. I still have to do a lot of sanding, sealing, and priming and stuff on this, but this I won't do right now. I still have to get the rear suspension done. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to move this back piece, cut this off and move it back up just a little tiny bit, about 5 millimeters to be on the safe side. I won't worry about that until I know for sure. I did have a cross member here. I started working on it, but I didn't like how that's turning out, so I started a brand new cross member. If you guys can see it okay here. Instead of having the larger mounting points on the back side, I put a little smaller on the inside, which is more like what they're supposed to be. And then I started doing my control arm, and unfortunately I screwed those up, so I'm going to be making a new one here. I use a template, and that's what I did on these two here, but one of them I did not flip it the right way when I was cutting it, because these are at an angle here. The kind of tip goes up, so when it's sitting there like this, it's going to sit there like this, and then your spindle's going to be on it. It kind of gives you a lower profile on it. But like I said, I screwed them up. One of them I didn't turn the right way when it bent it, so now I have really messed up stuff. I did make another one, but I screwed that one up because it's not the right thickness of plastic. And when doing that, I actually messed up this template a little bit. I can fix it, just build it up with super glue and sand it off, and that might be the way I do it. But what I think I might do is make a new one and try to get it all on video. See if I can make a better video than cutting out the frame. No guarantees on that one. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've gotten done this week. Not very much, but it was progress though. That's the main thing on this one. I think for my plan of attack was I still have 2 months and like 13 days from today, and today's the 28th. I think for the month of July, what I'm going to do is spend it on just scratch building. I still got a lot to do. I still have the interior I would like to scratch build. The door panels I'll definitely scratch build, I think. If I can't get to the seats, my backup plan is to use the seats out of the Foose Cadillac. And these are nice seats, and they look pretty good in this car. I just think I could do a little better. And as for the rims and tires, I have great tires. These are from the Shelby series car that Renault put out here several years ago. Not the biggest fan of the rims, so I can make the rims work. Smoke designer, and I can make it work. But I would like to try to make my own inserts. Probably make the sleeves too. I have to go up to my brother's, I guess, and see if I can borrow his lathe for a few hours. But the inserts, I think, just could be a little better, and this is the wider one, so it would go deeper than this. I would like it, but I think they're about perfect tire for this car. So yeah, that's my plan for July, to do the scratch building, and the first 3 days of August I'll use that to button up anything that's left that needs to be finished up. But there won't be any more scratch building after that, because I have to get started on all the body work and stuff, and there's a lot of it. So yep, that's my update. wish me luck, guys. I can take and use it just to get this thing finished, because there's still a lot of work to do on this. See you next Sunday. And I am back. I forgot to tell you about the extra video I included about making this frame here. I have several overhead clips. They're not the greatest, but it kind of gives you an idea of the process. What I did was I made a template out of a milky plastic. It's supposed to be acrylic, and I prefer acrylic over this because this is a little harder than, you know, what I'm used to on here. But unfortunately, you know, the lines are so hard to see. It's I can screw up really easy, and I just don't have that time. But this is the plastic. This actually came out of a TV, part of the screen part of the TV, so it's like 32 inch, so I got a lot of that. This is the bit I use here. What it did, let me see here. Okay, we'll go like this here, and this. Okay, so here's the frame. Alright, I have the plastic over here, and I don't think you're going to see it. I really should just take a picture of this. This is the actual plastic I used to cut. And this flat piece here that has no teeth will right on the frame, but it will cut the styrene out. It's just like a flush cut bit for a router and woodworking. I mean, you guys familiar with the woodworking, you know what I'm talking about with flush cut bits. And that's what I use this for. And it just cuts and follows the frame, so you'll see it in the video here. Everything done, but the frame, you'll notice I can cut it out, and I'll refine it with the sandpaper and files after that. I won't go pretty straight to the line. After that, after I get the plastic on, then, you know, get the bit set up correctly, I can go right straight to the pattern and just keep going, and I don't have to worry about messing up, because the pattern will cut the shape. So yeah, that's a video you can watch here in just a second. So yeah, see you next Sunday.